not about this, it's about this. Okay. I want to feel like I'm the only person in the room.
Can you guess the musical from the plot? A couple's car breaks down in the rain. Mobile phones weren't invented just yet.
Rocky Horror.
Well done.
Yeah.
No.
When did you find out about this?
I found... That's good.
All right, really, whose bright idea was it to pair these two together? Seriously?
Sorry, that was really funny.
For those of you just joining us, welcome to Hey Girl. This is, of course, the Ryan Gosling.
I found out about it just, I think, in an odd way because I didn't know what it was, and just people would say, you know, hey, girl. I thought that was odd, and then I started, you know, just really looking deeply at myself. I would just scream it across the street, hey, girl.
Holland holds on to the edge of the bar, trying to stand back up.
You just gave up your client.
I made a discretionary revelation.
Is that more of a challenge?
Not to be together? Yeah. It's always hard.
It's been hard. We've done our whole lives.
Yeah, whole lives.
Do you know your song and dance pairings? Name the pair in High Society.
No.
No. Frank Sinatra, Bing Crosby, Grace Kelly.
Oh.
And you and Michelle are a very, very cute couple in it. So I like you individually. I like you as a couple. I don't know if you're a couple. You're being cagey about it. I know that. If you're a couple, I'm all for it. Wait, you're pedaling faster. What's happening?
I'm trying to get away from this conversation.
What's wrong? You okay? You okay, buddy? It's gonna be okay. What do you need?
This is so stupid.
Ryan, you're turning a new color.
Ask her a question.
So, you say you're from Westminster? Is that a nice town?
I like your suit. Do they make it for men?
Hey, girl, feel my sweater. Know what it's made of? Boyfriend material.
Brad,
Holland suddenly reaches into the cookie jar to grab his gun. He grabs the gun. Jackson grabs Holland's wrist with one hand and uses the other hand to punch him in the face hard.
What was the question? This is our first time doing this, by the way, so just please be patient with us.
One skitters away.
Now, I'm very sorry you didn't get the message.
Yeah, I get it now, I dig it. Okay, you ready for this?
I'm ready, let's do it.
Hey, girl. If I made this face forever, would you still want to make out?
And there's no mountain too high, no river too wide.
Sing out the song and I'll be there by your side.
Storm clouds may gather and stars may collide.
We're coming out against Angry Birds, and apparently we're getting crushed by Angry Birds. Russell actually texted me in the middle of the night, and he said, he was obviously vexed, and he said, you know, I'm a crow, you're a gosling. We're two of the angriest birds I know. I keep talking about this, but it's the greatest. When he like wakes up in the hospital and he like starts pulling the tubes out, and then he's like yanking on his lip, and then they tell him not to do that, and he says sorry and starts crying. No one's ever come into a movie like that. That's the best entrance.
Have you been to a taping of this show before?
Once.
Oh. I think Mr. Gosling had a line for you. Go ahead.
Okay, so like when I was a kid, I saw Rambo First Blood. You know?
Rambo First Blood. Yeah.
And then after the movie put a spell on me, and I thought I was Rambo, and then I put a bunch of a bunch of steak knives in my Fisher-Price Houdini kit. I took it to school the next day, and I threw them at all the kids at recess.
Wow. Jackson gets on top of Holland's back. She grabs his left arm from behind. She grabs his left arm from behind.
So for Christmas, I got these for my family as a joke. And then we put them on, and they're so wildly comfortable that we never took them off. And I liked them so much, I brought you one.
Taken for the show.
It's a onesie.
It's a onesie.
I liked them so much that I got all of you one, too.
What's that from?
Come what may. Moulin Rouge.
Oh,
Have you seen Moulin Rouge?
yes. I should know that.
Can you finish the lines of these musicals?
There's a lady in New Zealand that makes dish towels with your face on them.
Pay attention, all right?
Okay.
Three Ryan Goslings on a dish towel. Would you wash dishes with your own face?
Here's what I'm going to say. I don't know if you agree with me, but I would say that Ryan Gosling's the best guest we've ever had on the show. Last year you took your mom, is that right?
Yeah. Well, I'd like to take my mom, but it's, you know, gets a little tricky with the swag room situation.
Energy level.
Yoga is the essence of camp. Well, I was thinking this morning of Gangster Squad.
Sorry.
You got a big mouth and you just like to run it.
Good morning.
Good morning. That's singing, right?
Yeah.
Good morning.
Okay. I feel pretty.
No, I thought we were just saying good morning.
I feel pretty.
Oh, so pretty.
From.
No idea.
I took her to the swag room and I said, Mom, when we go in there, just know that they're not just trying to give us stuff. They want me to take my picture with it.
Right.
You know? So unless you're really compelled by something, let's just move through.
Right.
Hey, girl, an apple a day won't keep me away. Nice. I have to admit something.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I didn't try the suit on before I came out. And I realized that it's so tight. My parents were like, this guy can't watch movies, you know? They have too much of an effect on him. So I could only watch Bible movies and National Geographic movies.
Wow.
So like, then the next week I came to school and I hit a kid in the neck with a blow dart. That's not true. That's not true, that's a joke. Yeah,
Are you physically able to cross your legs, or is that...
I can't feel my calves. I don't know if that's good.
And I just had this in my house. This is a thing that exists.
Raindrops on roses.
And whiskers on kittens from Sound of Music.
Yeah, Mary Poppins. No.
It's Julie Andrews, but it was The Sound of Music.
Can we just do a shot like this?
Actually, do the opposite. I think it'll get us better ratings.
Shut your big mouth.
You're never coming back.
Now, where are you looking? Where are you looking?
I don't know where I'm looking.
Stop.
I'm looking at
Stop for a second. Stop the music. Who are you looking at?
I thought I was...
Are you dancing with over there, or are you dancing with me?
I'm dancing with you.
As soon as we walk in, I lose her. I'm looking for my mother, and she's with this lady selling jewelry. And she's like, Ryan, isn't this so nice? This lady wants to give me a necklace. It says truth. It's not about this, it's about this. Okay. I want to feel like I'm the only person in the room. It's like looking at the sun.
It is.
I can't stare directly at it.
It's like, we have like
Yeah, it burns.
Serious You.
It burns.
And then we have like...
This is a stage musical. Something has changed within me.
No idea. What is it?
Defying Gravity.
No.
Have you seen the stage musical Wicked?
No.
Should we clear everyone
Don't
out?
matter. All the people are boring right now. The world melts away.
Right.
It's just you and I.
Okay, all right. I'm locked in.
Get in here.
All right.
She's like, I lost her again, and I find her, and she's like, Ryan, this nice man wants to give us a jacket. It charges your cell phone.
A jacket that charges your cell phone?
Isn't that great? I'm like, yeah, I guess. Do we really need jackets that charge our cell phones? He very generously invited everyone at the beginning of the shoot to a bar that he bought out. And so we were there to watch a game, and he gave everybody hats. And as he's explaining it, he's not only explaining
the rules, but also just he's like the rugby whisperer. He's in all of these players' heads. He knows how they're going to move. He knows when they're going to move. He just knows everything, and it's freakish.
You just voted people's most sexiest man in the world.
Here we go. I feel like what is this, a slumber party? I feel like we should be getting pedicures and watching beaches if we're going to have this kind of a conversation.
And I look at the TV screen, and Russell's on the TV, accepting this trophy, and he's got his arm around me in Atlanta.
Congratulations on this. What's wrong with this? Don't think that this
is
isn't going to
fulfilling
happen.
some weird fantasy for me. I hope I hope that's okay. It's just getting a little...
So basically, this is an intervention. It's a musical intervention.
Yeah.
And I needed it. Yes. Nailed it.